Welcome to the Paige family homestead. Do you remember the other day when we did our bone broth? Well, we had a lot of fat left over that I wasn't going to use for making candles or soap. And I wasn't going to be rendering it down. So I'm bringing you in today. I'm going to reheat this, melt it all up. We're going to take care of the wild birds out here on our homestead. Oh, the area we live in, if you've been watching, you've seen some of our trail rides and just some scoots around our little neighborhood. And it's just stunning. But the wildlife and the birds, it's just amazing how many different ones we have. And I thought, well, it's cold. And the winters here are colder than what Andy and I are used to. We haven't experienced it yet, but it's coming. So let's help them out. We're going to be making some wild bird seed treats for the birds to leave hanging out around the property for them to help them out. They could use a little bit of fat in their little bodies to help them with the cold nights, right? So let me get this all melted down. We're also going to incorporate some of our dehydrated cranberries because I know they're going to like that. Okay, be back shortly. Okay, so we got the fat all liquidy and dissolved. And this was just a wild bird seed blend that you get at the store, the big box stores. Or did you get this at the feed store?
I got that at the feed. No, I got it at the grocery store, I think. I'm not sure.
And I said before we turned the camera on, that's a lot of fat. I hope we have enough seed.
Oh, yes. We got enough seed. There's enough seed there.
Not here. I think we're going to need more. And if I do, I'll just run out to the hen yard and get some of their corn.
Oh, there, yeah.
And we will be doing that. I'll be right back. Okay, so we added a little bit of chicken feed, and I'm not worried about it because it's a non-medicated, and they're sitting in the barnyard or in the hen yard eating the seed off the ground from our chickens. So we're just going to pack up our little solo-y cuppy here, fill it up.
Huh.
Oh, these are going to be good. They are going to be so loving these. We have a lot of blue jays here. A whole murder of crows that hang around the property like holy crap. So,
a whole what of crows?
A murder of crows.
A murder.
Okay, so you take your wooden spoon, stab it down to the bottom of the cup.
Yeah.
And leave it like that. So that there's a hole there. You can see here and there.
Okay.
That way I can stick a stick with a piece of tape on a string, feed it through. Tomorrow when these have gotten more solid, because they've gotten hard with the fat. And we'll be able to hang them from trees or from our trellis. Or we don't want the chickens to get this because of the fat. Too much fat will cause them to have fat. They can die really sudden from fatty liver disease. So I don't want them to have it. This is for the wild birds. So I'll make sure we put it where our chickens don't go. And I'll have to keep an eye, you know. I mean, if they fall, break, and everything and get to the ground, the hens are going to get them.
Oh, no doubt.
Or the dogs. And,
oh, the dogs probably first.
Our Suki Wookie sometimes goes into the hen yard and thinks she's having chips or something. I don't know. I don't know. She eats her food. She eats her food.
Crunchy. Captain Crunch cereal. Nummy, 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 nummy.
Now, this bag of seed, you can get it really cheap. If you go to the feed store and get it,
oh yeah,
it's cheap. But I wanted to do the video, so Andy just took the short route and went into the local shops and bought it there. It was $2.39. Look at even though we paid, like, to me that's high, because it's so much cheaper in the feed store. But you could look what we're getting for $2.39, and a few of my cranberries that I dried, which I seriously don't mind them having.
No.
And this is a fun project to do with the kids.
We'll have to get a cranberry bush.
A cranberry bush, is it? You know they grow in the water,
I know,
right?
I know.
You watch some people in the comments are going to be, they grow in where?
My backyard.
In Andy's backyard, apparently.
Andyland.
Bush.
Andyland.
The kids love making these. You don't have to use these cups either. Whatever containers you have. Heck, do it in the ice cube trays. And then put them in those little suet holders, you know?
Yep. This will harden up really well. That's.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it will. And you can do this, I've seen some people, they use gelatin instead of, or lard. You can use lard. You don't want to use your home rendered lard. I mean, that stuff's gold. I mean, you could use lard from the store if you wanted to. But we had this. I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't making soap. Wasn't using it for candles. So why not share it with the birds?
Yep.
You know, those bloody birds that ate every single one of my blueberries this year.
Yeah, really.
And half of my elderberry. Those lovely birds. They need to eat too. I just haven't trained them yet.
Back off the blueberries, Birdie.
We were counting them. I mean, that's how little.
And how they were big, eh?
Yeah, they were.
And then come back the next day, it was gone.
So, for those lovely little thieves, we have just quickly made 5 lovely treats. I'm going to put these, you could put them in the fridge. We have winter climate, so I'm just going to put them, we have a cold porch, and I'm just going to put them out there for a couple hours. It's late. Well, it's 5:59. It's pitch dark, as you can see.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave them on the cold porch till morning. And we'll finish the video up then. I'll bring you back and show you how we take them out and string them up and even how to hang them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's tomorrow. My fantasy, my dream, my vision for this, it didn't work. It just didn't work. I don't have the hole going right through the middle. So my plans just didn't work. But I'm not giving up. These birds still need this food. So we're just kind of tying ropes every which way we can to make it so that as it gets warmer, it kind of doesn't fall to the ground. And
I think you did a marvelous job, dear.
I think I'm working on something here. Yeah.
Yep, a little basket.
It's coming. So by thinking it out, here's Andy's.
Yeah, simple but easy and efficient.
Let me help you, Peggy. I have an idea. So I'm going to leave that for him to finish. So, because he has an idea. So this one I'm still working on. I'm just going to kind of weave some more rope in there in case we get a warm day. Like I said, I don't want it all to crumble to the ground. These little bits and pieces are food. I'm going to put that in the bird feeder for them. There's a bunch of doves here too, eh?
Is there?
Yeah.
I haven't seen any.
Oh, the morning.
Yeah?
That's because you don't get up real early.
No, I don't.
So we put them in these cups, and they don't want to come out really well. I've got one in the freezer rehardening because I ran it under hot water and it kind of melted binding on me. Yeah, it wasn't. It was kind of funny, but anyway, so. That's rehardening. And then what I thought, well, I'm not gonna, you can see the fat's really, we should have had more seed in there. Not as much
I told you
fat.
we should have more seed in there.
Oh my goodness.
I'll get it later.
So, as I said, the hole doesn't go all the way through. It filled back in. I should have, I don't know, maybe I should have left
Popsicle stick should have been right in there.
But I don't know. You guys think of an idea. And then we saw on Pinterest, you know, those, you put the rope down, you loop it, and you do this to it, and you do that to it, and boom, it's like a basket holding it. You think we can find it? So, we're just gonna play.
You know, I could drill a hole with my drill.
No, we're gonna play. I'm gonna just put this one out at the front. I can't hang any of them in the back property because as the warm days come, or if they get picked apart and hunks fall to the ground, I really don't want my chickens to get it. The fat is not good for them. I'm not letting them have it. So I'm gonna hang one up at the front. We got a lot of places along the front of the property we can put them up. And if not, I'll run across the street and say, Janet, you're hanging this one up for your animals behind your house on the scoot them out of her. So, so anyway, you have fat. Put it to use, share it with your bird friends outside in the winter, especially if you live in a harsh winter climate like we do. Don't just get rid of it, all right? Just have some fun and be like troubleshooters. Try to figure it out. So I just want to thank you for watching. Remember your little feathered friends outside, and remember to ring the...
Ding, 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 the bell. Notification bell. Yes, that's the word I'm looking for.
Leave a comment, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.